planning and learning about composing and costumes, learned about the overture and all the characters, and each of them has picked a dance that they like, in particular the Chinese dance, the Russian dance, the soldiers, and the flowers. So you'll see all of them. They picked their favorite dance today. I'm not. And I think we shall begin. Yeah. Shall begin. All right.
It was a wooden nutcracker, shaped like a little man, with a white cotton beard and a cheerful smile from ear to ear. Though it was a small gift, it was the one Clara loved best of all. Fritz thought otherwise.
It's an ugly fella.
Just then, he crammed 2 walnuts into the poor nutcracker's mouth. Crack, crack! 3 teeth fell out. She gently tied it around the Nutcracker's jaw. Clara vowed to protect the little wooden man forever. Late that night, after the party was over and everyone was in bed, Clara crept quietly downstairs to the drawing room. The grandfather clock struck midnight. Then the most amazing thing happened. The tree began to grow bigger and bigger, and the windows and toys and everything in the room grew with it. Now Clara seemed no bigger than a toy the size of the Nutcracker. Just then, Clara was surrounded by an army of mice. Led by their king, they drew their swords and marched right up to the toy cupboard to challenge their enemy. Drums beat, trumpets blared. It was the toys' call to arms. Soldiers, puppets, and even candy people rushed out. And out of the cupboard left the Nutcracker, flourishing his sword and leading the toys to battle.